flat cross. Now, this is not to be confused with the high cross, which is what everyone does and shouldn't. But this is how you should properly attack the cross-side shoulder. All right, notice his hand's not going across his center line, as opposed to a high cross, which is fucking awful. That's not even a proper high cross. There you go. Yeah.
And if you're reaching for them, they step off your center. Your hand can come to your center line, but really you just don't want it drifted unless you're drifting for a purpose.
If your hand's going across your center line, you probably should wrap their hip.
Yes.
Quite honestly.
You either throw it through, or if I usually throw with my hand across my center line here to make them throw to me, to make them cross. I'll bring my hand to my center line to make them cross to me.
Yeah, and notice how much like a bait guard this is when you end up. It's very quick to return to that guard. So, this is actually a fairly safe shot. The problem with the high cross is it takes a long time and you're very exposed. Well,
Because
this
your
doesn't
elbow
have those
kicks
problems.
90% of the time.
Yeah. And the high cross is the slowest shot you can throw. It's fucking awful. Okay. What's this generally used for, Seth? I generally use it kind of at or near max range.
Yeah, I use it as a lead coming in, to either gain range or use it to elicit a predictable response.
Yeah. And a lot of the time, like for instance, if you throw it, you'll draw their guard real high and over, and then I can pop that same side shoulder real hard.
Exactly. Use it as an opener. Rarely as anything else, except when they've stepped off my center line and I'm forced to throw it. So generally, people think there's a lot involved in faking with a shot. Generally, how you do with a shot is you just lean your center or just drip one way or the other.
And they'll try to follow you with their sword.
Yeah, and it's just to throw through.
Yeah.
So how easy that is, just comes right through the center and open.
And you can draw them out too if you move that other shoulder in that direction.
Yeah. And then that's when you throw into them, you know.
Yeah.
Just depends on how you want to do it. When I use it, the target you should use the hand for right above the elbow. That's what you want to hit. That's your preferred target. Because that way, because a lot of people block their forearm well, block their shoulder well, but they don't block the elbow well. Nope. And if it misses, that's fine. Don't reach for it. Just expect them to parry.
Pull back.
And be ready. The others. See how simple it is? The elbow's not going all around. Simple body mechanics. And if they're throwing back through you, it's a pretty simple return.